You are watching a video to find out how to request apps that are paid apps. So you had to have already filled out a purchase order for an Apple voucher with your financial secretary. And at this time, you should have that purchase order approved, and you should know what that purchase order number is. So right now you're trying to figure out, how do I actually request the apps that I want? And so in order to do that, you're not actually having to write something out on paper with your financial secretary anymore. So I'm going to show you how to double check and make sure apps are included in the volume purchasing program for 50% off, and how to request the apps in the Putnam City School District. So the first thing you're going to do is go to putnamcityschools.org, and you're going to click on Staff Login. Log in with your typical information to get on the district's intranet. The links that you're going to need for this are right down here under Software Center. We're going to be using iOS App Request, and we're going to be using the iOS App Search links. So first of all, if you are unsure of what apps you want, or you are unsure of the cost of them, or if they're included in this program, or you just need more information to fill out the request form, go ahead and click here. I'm going to type in an app to see if it's included in the program. An app I know someone has is Tools for Students 2, so I'm going to type that in and click Search. I remember that it looked like this picture. That's kind of important, just to double check and make sure that is the app you want. It will show a picture of the app. It will say the name of the app here in bold, and it will say the vendor or who created the app, so it's Mobile Learning Services. You're actually going to need this information for the request form, so it's important to take note of it. It's also going to show me the prices, so by looking at this right here, I know this app is included in the program because it is available at 49 cents if I purchase 20 or more. If I searched an app and it did not pop up in this search, chances are it's not included in the program. So you would have to pay the full price of it that it showed at the App Store on iTunes. So I really just need to know the name of the app and the vendor, and I just need to know the price for my own benefit. So then, once I have that information, I'm going to go back to .pc, and I'm going to click on iOS App Request. I'm going to type in the name of my app, the vendor, which is always listed under the name of the app, Mobile Learning Services. And there's many different vendors, so you do want to make sure and double check that you have the right one written down. The app, I'm requesting this for an iPad, not a computer. I want 20, or if you wanted 21, if you wanted 15, however many you wanted. As you notice on here, you don't have to type in the price. That's because the district knows what the price is and knows if it's included in the program, just as you were able to find that information. Where it says purchase order number, you actually need to type in your purchase order number that is on the purchase order that you got approved. If you notice, this is an example of how to fill it in. There are dashes. You need to make sure that you type in the dashes as well. Once you type in that purchase order number, this P.O. balance box will automatically be filled in. It's going to be filled in with the amount for your purchase order. So if your voucher was for $100, it's going to show $100 here. If you've already used that purchase order more than once, which you will for a voucher that's $100, for example, we're going to get an app that's 49 cents for 20 of them, so we're only going to be spending about $10 of our $100 voucher. So let's say I've done that before, then it's going to show $90 for the P.O. balance or whatever it is. So type in that purchase order number that you have. It's going to show my balance. That's also going to verify, yes, I have enough money to buy this app. And then the rest of this information, you don't really have to type in. So where it's a school site, you need to type in your name, but project you don't need to type in, and the rest of it is automatically filled in for you. Then you're going to hit submit, and then you're just going to wait for about 1 to 2 days, and you'll receive an email with the codes for those apps. And then I will show you another video of how to actually take those app codes and redeem them in Apple Configurator to have them sync on all of your iPads. Also, if you have an old purchase order for a voucher and you're not sure how much is left on it, you can just type in that information here before you begin your request.